Good evening, everybody. I figured I was gonna bring you, or I told you I was gonna show you all the making of the new lure, Sunny Side Up, that will be for fox and coyote. Uh, it's a well, we'll wait till people get in here and we'll kind of describe what it is. Jay Stewart, hello, Billy. Hey, Jay. Good evening, Dustin. Good evening, Michelle and Alex. Jake, long time no hear from. Uh, Michelle and Alex. Jacob, this other young man that just started watching, he's kind of in the same boat that y'all are in. He's a young trapper also that is in a family that they don't trap and they don't believe in it. And he gets a lot of ridicule for it. So, trust me, Jacob, there's a young man named Alex that's actually watching this right now. And uh, y'all are kind of in the same shoes, except he's just a wee bit younger than you are, but he's catching a lot of ridicule for being a trapper. Mike Beebe and Jacob, also, you might want to try this new lure too for coyote. And I know that you got some coons down there along with some gray fox, and I definitely want it to be tried for gray fox. Also for coon, I don't know if it'll work for the coon, but it's something to give a try. But I also have a new lure out for coons that I'd like for you to try also. So I'll have to get your information here again, Jacob, and we'll see if we can't get you a bottle or two. Let's try to get a few more people in here before we get everything going. Oh, I'll tell you what, we need some rain here in the Texas Panhandle. It's so damn dry up here that the catfish have ticks. Flip the camera around for a minute. Ugh. Too bad we can't get none of that. That's only about 25 miles to our southeast, which is the same area that's been getting hammered for a week straight. Good evening, Teresa. The wonders of our small town. All right, well, I've got 5 people in here right now, or that it's showing 5. Now there's 6. So, well, we'll go ahead and get, now there's 7, 8. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and get started on, making of Sunny Side Up. All right, I'm going to head the camera over. There you go. Let me go ahead and get the label for it.
It should be right here on top. What?
It's big.
I need the smaller ones. I have the smaller ones.
Alrighty. Starting out a brand new lure, so we're going to go ahead and put a brand new label on a jar. And I'll find my tape wherever it has disappeared to. Ah, there she is. I put tape over my labels because I don't want them to get messed up, either in pouring or anything like that, so and they'll still be readable.
Terry Burkett is watching. Richard Black is watching.
And cut that off. And then, of course, I'll mark the lid. Alrighty.
Mike Beebe, the box should be there Friday.
Awesome. Hey, Alex, I know you're still in here. Mike Beebe is actually helping chip in to make things a little bit better for you, buddy. What?
I didn't know it looked like that.
Well, if you'd look outside, you'd see that big
saw
old
that one.
thunderstorm. That's why I said it's about 25 miles an hour southeast.
Yeah.
Now this lure here, like I said, it's a brand new one, and I see it having a great success. Definitely on fox and on coyotes. Coons, I will say I'm not real sure about, but we all know that trash pandas will eat just about anything, and I imagine they'll go for it. What this is going to be is a mixture of a food / curiosity lure. Of course, I've got the meat baits, the Grim Reaper, and then On the Prowl 2, and DT, and Deer Attack 2. So, I mean, I've got 4 different meat baits, but I wanted to add one that's a lure, but also a curiosity food / lure to it. It's going to have a little bit of a loud odor, but not too much. It's one thing you don't really want to do. I see this actually being a good success in about the first part of the fall until about the middle of winter. Of course, I'll try it year round here in about 2 weeks. Whenever I've got all lures made, I'll be resetting my traps for my damage control, and every new lure or bait that I've made will be used. So, well, let's get halfway started here.
Caleb Jones is watching. Michelle Jones Spillman. That's great. Thanks, Mike. Billy Volder. Oh, that's why I stepped before. He said, get closer to him so I can hear him.
Yeah, neither of you do that. Alrighty. Well, this is going to be a real short ingredients. There's not going to be much to it.
Trenton Richie is watching.
Hey, Trent.
Ricky Simmons is watching.
Alrighty.
Ricky Simmons. Awesome, brother. What up?
I'm making some new lure. This will probably be the last new one that I make for a little while until I get the actual stock built back up. And of course, every day while I'm sitting in my loader, I think of a lot of new lures to come up with.
Jim Lapolte is watching. James Thornton is watching.
Hello, James.
Mike Beebe. Yep, hope he enjoys them.
I bet he will. I actually was talking to him this morning about it a little bit. 3 ounces.
Ryan Weber. Send me a PM on prices. I've got some summertime trapping on coyotes.
Okay, this lure right here, I'm not going to sell until I have positive feedback. I will send a sample bottle for free. All of my lures that I make for a 1 ounce jar is $6.50 for 1 ounce. All meat baits, except for On the Prowl 2, is $12.50 for 1 pound. And On the Prowl, since it's actually kind of a special one, it's priced at $20 a pound. I also have urines and fish oil. I have gray fox, red fox, coyote, and bobcat urine. And then, of course, fish oil. I also have a curiosity slash cover scent that I make. And it comes in a half-gallon jar. And the way it's priced is $15 for 1 gallon. And then, of course, $5.50 for an 8-ounce bottle.
Ryan Weber said, cool, thanks.
Let's see here. Now we'll get some mixture.
Joseph Pritchard is watching. Pritchard.
I actually have family members that are Pritchards. Go ahead and just add this little more of this here. And then
Mike Beebe, any Red Fox Land?
Yes, sir. Actually, the Fox Glen lure that I make, that's called Foxy Dog or Fox Glen, is made of red fox glands, but also a couple of other things with it.
Jacob Nazrol, after the video, PM me, brother.
Okay.
William Craig is watching.
Good evening. And then right there is the making Sunny Side Up. Like I said, 2 real simple ingredients with some preservatives so that I can guarantee that it will not go sour or will not spoil. And let's see here. Get a little more out of that. Let's see here. Actually, about. Okay. And then now, actually, what I need are my labels.
You have to search through them. Mike Beebe said, okay. Joseph Pritchard waved. Pritchard waved.
Joseph Pritchard, if you don't mind me asking, where you might be from, sir? Because like I said, I've got family members that are Pritchards. And two, what I'll do this evening also is I will go ahead and bottle up. Let's see there. 4, I'll bottle up 5 of the Sunny Side Up and 5 triple treats. And I'm hoping here in about 2 weeks, actually probably next week, I'll be purchasing the rest of my ingredients for the rest of the lures. So therefore I'll be at full capacity of all lures for Taylor's Trapping Lures and Supplies. Also with the supplies end of it, I do sell disposable stakes that are rated up to 350 pounds. I only stake 10 inches in the ground with it. And 10 inches in the ground, you're going to break chain or you're going to break your trap on Ford diesel pickup will pull it out of the ground. Like I said, I run only about 10 inches up here in the Texas Panhandle due to how hard my ground is. It does hold excellent in sand also. If you're running in sand, you might want to go an extra, probably put about 12 to 16 inches. Swampland, probably about the same, about probably 12 to 16 inches. But good hard dirt, 10 inches is all you need.
Mitch Taylor, Colby Freeman, and Brian Wall is watching.
Brian Wall, you're always late, Brian.
He said, "Woohoo! I am up in this." Your friend Colby is on here too.
Hey, Kobe. Kobe Freeman is also another person who just joined. He is also getting into trapping. He's up here in the Texas Panhandle too. Of course, I ain't got to worry about it being competition to me. If he does, then me and him will go have a chat about it. Just true with you, Kobe, because I know you can probably whip my ass.
Austin Johnson is watching. Brian Wall. Was he talking about earth anchors?
Yes. I call them disposable stakes because they're cheap enough to run that instead of digging them up with, no, hell, you'd have to use a sharpshooter or even postal diggers up here or even pickaxe. The reason I call them disposable stakes is because once I'm done with them, nothing location that ground's at, I just disconnect it and leave it there. And if I want to come back to that same spot the next year, I can. And the stake's already there.
Donald Finling is watching.
Good evening.
Jubal Shantz is watching.
I know I've got some new people coming in here.
Brian Wall. Shoot, I run 19 inches Berkshire HD.
Oh, these have nothing on Brookshires. Or let me rephrase that. Brookshire, I wouldn't choose it. That's me. I would choose these disposable stakes I got over Brookshire any day. I've used Brookshire up here in the Panhandle before, and I lost several traps on them. And that was actually going 12 inches. They just do not hold well here. These earth anchors that I've got, these disposable stakes, like I said, I've used the Firmlands, and I've used up here in Hill, run areas, and I mean, they work great for me. So that's why I choose to have them. I'll take them over any other disposable stake, or any trap stake there is, actually. I'll take them any day. I think I've got one that's rigged.
David Nielsen is watching, and Russell Amos is watching.
Alright, here's actually a rig set that I use. This is all I use, is that right there. Let's see how many actual links. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 inches of chain with about 3 inches of cable connecting to the chain into the stake itself. Man, I really love these right here. I mean, they work great. Like I said, I would take these over any other disposable stakes there are right now.
Jennifer Clayton is watching.
Hey, Jen.
Travis Chilson is watching.
Jennifer, am I going to have to sit there and take crap from you and David?
Brian Wall. I have to because we have clay and loomy soil.
Oh, clay. Shoot, man. You'd want this in that clay. I've got sun clay where I'm at. Dadgummit, I hate it when I lose my... There it is.
Austin Johnson, not coming through good on my end. Gonna have to kick out of here and get back in a minute.
Okay.
Jennifer Clayton waved. Justin Taylor is watching.
But like I said, I've got a lot of clay up here in a lot of the areas that I've trapped this year on a new ranch. I mean, there is just loaded with clay.
She wants to know what you said about waving.
Oh, I waved back at you more or less. Hey, again. Tell David I'll stick some of this in a Q-tip and shove it up his nose. But yeah, like I said, these disposable stakes, I mean, they hold great in clay. And it's regular topsoil too. You know, as you've seen, I run 9, 10 inches. Because whenever you go to set it, if you attach it to your swivel, you know, you're going to drive it all the way down to your swivel and then pull that chain up just a little bit. Yeah, you're going to get about 1.5 inches to 2 inches to come up. But what that's doing is whenever it goes in the ground straight down, whenever you pull on that chain, it turns it sideways. And therefore, that's what anchors it. So, like I said, you're going to have about 2 inches of it, depending on your soil, come up. But even then, I mean, you're still going to hold your animals all day long.
Brian Wall, oh boy, from Texas, just bought 600 acres just down the road from me. Tom Reddy is watching.
Hello.
Jennifer Clayton, haha, no, because then I'll have to smell him. Jubal Shantz, leaving the cable stakes in the ground, have you ever had one break?
No, sir. And here, with me, I don't like using the cable all the way to the swivel. I just only like using the cable just to connect to the chain. To me, it stays better in the trap bed when trying to bed the trap. So therefore, I'll only use just enough cable to connect it.
He said, as in leaving them in the ground for a year or so.
No, I have not had one break at all. The 332nd aircraft cable will hold good to even moisture. So I don't usually worry about them breaking. After they have been in the ground, I will give them a pretty good tug just to make sure they have not lost any anchorage to it. But even then, like I said, there's been some a few years ago that I used, and I used the same locations 4 years in a row with the same trap stakes, with the same disposable stakes. Never, not once did they break. And that was mainly in sand and clay. Also, in addition to the supplies, I do sell pan covers. They cover the whole area of the trap to prevent dirt from getting up underneath the trap pan and then getting inside your jaws. Of course, I don't have a problem with them causing anything to slow down on your trap set.
Mike Beebe, I have all sand. Should I put them 18 inches down?
Mike Beebe, seeing that, I think yours is what, mainly fox and cats, I think. I've got my damn cat in here. Get your ass out of here, cat. Yeah, this ain't for you. As you can see, my own damn cat wants to come in here and investigate stuff.
Ryan Wall, I pulled a Ford Ranger out of a creek with a 2 19-inch cable stakes.
Huh. But, I mean, you can run, I wouldn't necessarily say run 18 inches. Because, like I said, even in this sand, I'd go about 14 to 6, or 12 to 16 inches, and you should be just fine. If you just want to try it first, you know, you can try your 14 to 16 inches and then give it a good tug. Now, if you can sit there with all your might and pull it, and you cannot pull it, then I'd call it good.
Matthew D. Tice is watching.
Hey, Matt. Oh, Matthew there is one of my little trapping buddies that I've got here. He lives just a few miles down the road from me. And he caught a couple of those bobcats that are hanging up over there.
Mike Beebe, fox and coon.
Fox and coon. Try 14 inches first. Like I said, I'm going to send you some to try. And what I will do, since they're our trial, I'll rig them to 14 inches and you can give it a try. If that don't work for you, then you can cut the chain off the loop and add whatever you need to.
Mike Beebe. Okay. Brian Wall. I'd say 14 to be on the safe side.
I mean, if that's all you've got is nothing but sand, I agree with Brian. You know, try the 14 first. Don't go no less. And it's like I said a couple of other times. Once these lures are made, y'all seen the ingredients go together, bam, they're already ready to go out the door.
Jennifer Clayton. Need to get you a small funnel.
Not really. Since I use so many different lures, or I make so different many that have different smells, I like these little red Solo shot cups because they're exactly the ounces that I need, so I already know what I'm pouring. And I just threw that cup away. Huh. What a dumbass. And I mean, they're deep. I mean, I can get what, 30 of them for $1.
Mike Beebe. Okay, thank you. Jennifer Clayton. Laugh out loud. Not a shot I'd want to take.
I don't either.
Probably not even if you're drunk.
No. I don't think you can pay me enough money to try this.
Jack Spriggs Jr. is watching.
Hello, Jack. Well, hell, it'd help if you take off the lid.
Shane Spangler is watching.
Hello, Shane. Now, like I said, whenever I get all of my ingredients in to make all of my other lures, I'll definitely do a live feed, which that'll be on a weekend, because as many as they are, it's going to take a good hour, if not longer, to get them all mixed up. But I'm hoping will probably be around June 1st, the weekend of June 1st, whenever I can do that.
Jennifer Clayton. What is that one for?
Coyote and fox. I'm hoping to see if it will have any success on coons. I mean, it very well may, and also if there's any people around that have badgers, it may have actually a good success on the badgers too. All right, there's 6 ounces of it drawn or bottled up. What?
Jennifer Clayton said, "What's in it?"
Well, Jennifer, I got 3 words for you. Go to hell, Jennifer.
That's 4 words.
Go to hell.
Jennifer.
That's 3.
Jennifer's a name. Brian Wall said, "Can't say." Laugh out loud.
Brian, I ain't too worried about Jennifer. She's my sister-in-law anyway. Alrighty, so like I said, I've got 6 ounces of this. Play the rest. Probably have got another, I'll say about another 5 ounces left, maybe if not more. And I'll probably make some more of it here pretty soon, to where that jar stays full. Alrighty, now let's go to Triple Treat.
Jubal Chance. I'll try it for Badger.
Good deal. I've got Badger here, but they're few and far between. I've never caught Badger until this year, and I'll be damned if I didn't catch 2.
Jennifer Clayton. Laughed my ass off. Didn't know it was a secret.
Jennifer, my dad is the one that had the. Well, my dad didn't have this one, but the majority of them my dad made. There's actually only 2 other people that has ever seen these recipes recently, and that's Bonnie and Matthew Tice. Those are the only other 2 that have actually seen this recipe.
Jubal Chance. I'm in western Oklahoma. Get 'em thick now and then.
What part of western Oklahoma, sir? Oh, you pussy.
Triple Treat is stinky.
No, Triple Treat is not stinky. Triple Treat is the smell of money that it will land on coyotes and cats.
Brian Wall. I am covered up in coons, bub. Had 3 in live traps today and 2 DPS loaded.
Any more of them on Little Bear?
Jubal Chance. Weatherford.
Okay. Isn't Weatherford more central Oklahoma? But if you're in Weatherford, you're only about 3 hours from me. All right, this here that I'm bottling up now is called Triple Treat.
Brian Wall said all of them. Laugh out loud.
All of them were caught on Little Bear? Wait for Brian to answer back on that one.
Jubal Chance. Between Oklahoma City and the Texas-Oklahoma line.
Okay.
Jennifer Clayton. Is it stinky? Laugh my ass off. Better you than me, Bonnie. I'll stick with fishing lights. Laugh out loud. Not as stinky. That's true. Fishing lights aren't stinky. I can't express the smell over the phone. Brian Wall said, "Yep."
Okay. Give me a quick second. Let me get these next 3 bottles poured up, a Triple Treat, and I'll show everybody what Brian Wall's talking about on Little Bear.
William Craig waved.
How you doing?
Brian Wall. I put the Little Bear on the tuna cans and slide them in and use it on the rim of the DP traps.
That'll work. That's normally what I actually do with my cage traps. Is I put it actually on a tuna or a sardine can, and I mean it works gold for me. I'm probably going to switch bottles because this bottle here was my dad's. Can we give it a good shaking? And then one more.
Brian Wall. Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so most of y'all that got to watch yesterday, y'all got to watch me make the triple treat. Now, I poured one bottle of it up yesterday, and then of course I poured 4 more today. It don't really matter as to how long it sits. All these lures have a shelf life of greater than 20 years.
Brett Mainsner is watching. Terry Allen Montego is watching.
Okay,
Montgomery.
let's see here.
Which one do you need?
Triple treat.
It's in there somewhere.
What are little labels? What the hell are the big labels?
If you want me to find them, I can.
I'll try to find them here.
It could be a mix.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Covers. Special. Cow urine, bobcat urine. Honey bear. Little bear. Foxy dog. Honey bear. Sunny side up. Man, those are big. Man, those are little ones. Those are not what I need. I need my big ones.
Jody Fish is watching.
Hello.
I may just have to get you another one. Those are the messed up ones.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, okay.
Triple treat big ones.
These bottles right here that were my dad's, I'm actually retiring them. Kind of keep them for a keepsake.
Dana Robbins is watching.
Where's my tape at again? Ah. That's where I lose the tape when I do anything. You ready? Now this bottle's to never be used again. Hell, I've got to find a place to put them. Alrighty. And like I said, as you can see, I've still got plenty left to triple treat. That's probably a good let's see, 16, 18, so 18, 16, 15, 16, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. Oh, that's more than 8 ounces. What?
No, just lightning. It's pretty.
All right, like I said, I've got all these that are ready to go. And here's what I do before they get shipped out. I will seal the lid with electrical tape, and then before they're shipped, they also get wrapped in bubble wrap. So like I said, y'all watch me pour them up, and y'all are watching me seal them. Brian Connors is a gentleman that's actually got to use Triple Treat, and he said that he's been having success with foxes with it, which is true. You can catch fox with it. I mean, it is a curiosity. Oh, that's going to stink. Guess I didn't have that lid on tight enough.
Brian Wall. Yep, probably the best packed lures I have received.
Now, where the hell did that lid go? And
Dave.
This right here is the prime example as to why I duct tape it. Or not duct tape, but put tape around it. Because as y'all seen, I was getting ready to seal it. And somehow, I pulled the lid off.
Dave Wagner is watching. Mike Beebe. That good. Wait a minute, that's good.
I'm actually in a controversy right now with a trapping company that I order ingredients from. And the way they send these bottles to me is just all in a bunched up bag. And when we received them, there was actually a bottle of ingredients that were open. And then there was also a couple of these bottles that were broke. Which that really pisses me off, because if you're a big company, then take time and take care of your customers.
Sean Ewing is watching.
Yes, I didn't lose that much.
Rodney Wagner is watching. Stanley Dinges is watching.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna need my weekly shower now.
Whew. Yeah.
But I mean, I've ordered ingredients from several different companies, and pretty well all of them, except for one, actually takes the time and protects the bottles. The one certain company that I ordered from, which I've been ordering from them for a long time, and they don't take the time to protect them. They'll take the time to seal them like I do, but they don't take the time to actually protect the bottles itself.
Brian Wall. Damn, you gotta take it all day early. So let me repeat that. Damn, and you gotta take it a day early. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, actually, I think it's about 2 days early. Just screwing with you.
Jewel Chance. My 7-year-old is watching and said he's ready to order him some. Laugh out loud. He's the Oklahoma one.
Okay.
Weatherford, Oklahoma.
What does your 7-year-old like to catch there, sir? And one thing you'll see me do with these here in a second after I get done sealing them is I will actually put the initials of the lure on the lid. That is so that if for some odd reason in your trap bag it got wet, you can't read the label even though through the tape, then you'll be able to know what it is from the top of the lid.
Jubal Chance said bobcats and coyotes laugh out loud.
Okay. Most everything I've got will catch coyotes and bobcats.
Brian Wall, I'd say coons laugh out loud. I was wrong.
Brian, where's Dan at? I know he's been having a rough couple of days, but he's usually in here.
Jubal Chance, he chose the bait and lure combo for our best bobcat of the year.
Actually, the young man Matthew Tice, he wasn't actually able to make the set itself, but he directed me as to what he wanted done with it, along with the bait and the lure. And he's got 2 cats hanging up over there. One cat that I bought from him, and then one cat he's putting on his wall. And then, like I said, every lure and every bait will have the initials on their lids.
Brian Wall, I don't know. Talked to him earlier.
Okay, for sunny side up, the initials will be SSU. Sorry if my handwriting sucks. And of course, triple treats is just 2 T's. Alrighty. Well, there's 5 bottles of the triple treat ready to go and 6 bottles of the sunny side up. I guess I could fill a couple more bottles. Fill that up. Alrighty. Now we'll put them on the shelf over here. And okay, back to what Brian Wall's talking about, catching all the coons on Little Bear. Right here's Little Bear. I know it's messed up, but like I said, I've still got plenty of it. It is being sold. I've had numerous success on it myself, along with quite a few other people. Brian Wall, for instance, he's having success with the coons with it. I've had, 5 coons and 2 possums with it this year. And I didn't even trap coons for but maybe, 2 weeks. But on the pan covers, give me a second and I'll show you. Damn, them jaws are still.
Brian Wall. I am up to 27 in 2 weeks ish.
Good Lord, Brian. Ah. That trap's gonna need more maintenance, I think. Yep.
Mike Beebe looking forward to trying Little Bear.
Hey, even though I don't have my crimpers in here, I'll show you how I have a rig. Goes to your swivel, and that's your rig right there. And that's for the earth anchors. And as you can see right here, in between the jaws, there's actually a piece of the pan cover there. And you still got a good closed jaw. This is a 175 Victor. I'm afraid I'm gonna break my damn table.
Jacob Nazrol. Is that a number 2?
Nope, 175 Victor. It's like I told you, Mr. Jacob. 175s is pretty well all I use. Okay. Oh, she barely latched there. It's one of my fast speed ones. All right. Like I said, that's just a regular 175 Victor. Oh, I say, do not touch that damn thing.
No.
These are the pan covers that I make. See how it's pretty well protecting the whole inside of the trap? That's so that whenever you go to sift your dirt, you're not going to get any rocks or pebbles underneath that trap pan, underneath the dog, in between the dog, or even inside the jaws. Now, you may get a little bit, depending on how fine your dirt is, but that right there, and like I said, in fact, let me fold it up into a couple pieces. Let me see here without catching my damn hand. Well,
Do you think number 2 big for foxes?
yes, they are. Even the 175s are actually kind of big for fox. I had a gray fox the other day that was caught in a Bridger 175, and it went about 2 inches above its foot. Here, I'll just set the trap off, and then I'll just put the... Here, I'll fold that into 4. As you can see, that's still less than what an offset jaw is folded into 4. And it'll come right on out. That's why I make my own. You know, because they're easy, they're cheap. I can't remember what I've got. The 2 dozen. Counting the 24 comes in a pack of 175. Or I have them all the way from 165 up to number 4s.
175 is 3.
350, wasn't it? Yeah.
350.
Okay, 350 for a count of 24 of 175s, 325
For 165.
for the 165s. I will have number 2s, number 3s, and number 4s. The only ones that'll be pre-made are going to be the 165s and the 175s. Now, I do have one number 3, Victor. It's only been used once this year and caught a coyote because I had it intended for a badger.
John Davis is watching.
All right, Victor, tell me what this bigot is.
They're slow on their comment, honey.
Huh.
The conibear, right?
No, that's not no conibear. Who said that?
Me.
Oh,
Okay, I will get some 1.75s. I do like the Victors.
okay.
McBeebe, sorry.
Yeah, I love Victor traps, but none of my Victor traps are for sale. All right. Anybody can tell me what size that is? What size and what brand? That's all you get to see of it. Damn, it's hot. Humid. Alex, you nailed that one right on the head. That is an MB 750. You nailed that one good on the head, buddy. I've caught a well, I won't say a mini beaver. I think I've caught 6 beavers in that trap. Oh. And then, not Mike Beebe, not a Duke number 5. The Michelle Jones Spillman, which is actually young man Alex, the one that you're helping me out with, Mike. He guessed it as the MB 750. I only have one MB 750 and one Victor number 3. But, well, as y'all seen, I've made one new lure tonight, and then I made 2 lures yesterday, and we've got them all bottled up and ready to go. So if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to give me or ask them and whatnot, and I will try my best to answer. Also, you could give me a call at 806-275-0985. Basically, with Taylor's Trapping Lures and Supplies, you can send me a text or a phone call. If I don't answer the phone call, leave a voicemail and I will get back to you. A text message, normally I won't answer a text or a phone call, usually anywhere between about 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., depending on if it's a weekday or not. If it's the weekend, there's no telling. I could be awake all the way up until probably 2 a.m. out here making lures or putting around out here in the fur shed. But like I said, you can send me a text, you can call me, send me a private message. Also, go over to the Taylor's Trapping Lures and Supplies and Damage Control Trapping on my Facebook and give it a like. And y'all can see some of the pictures of some of the animals that we've gotten this year. There's also some instructional videos on there for how to make a coyote set. Just, odds and end, I guess, odd and end pictures of sets and results and stuff like that. But if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to ask away. I love answering questions. Mr. Darren Williams, how you doing? Well, I guess since there's not anything going on now, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I've got to take a shower since y'all seen I had a little bit of triple treat get spilt on me, so. Okay, Dustin, Dustin, I think I've sent you an invite, sir, but I will go in there and look again here in a minute. Um, but I'm going to sign off here for the evening and probably do an update here in a few days. Um, I'm trying to think. Probably try to do an update here in a few days, just kind of touch base with everybody. Um, I've got one package going out. Uh, Probably, I'm hoping to get it out either tomorrow or Friday, and that's going to Mr. Brian Connors up in West Virginia. And after that, since I am giving free promotions out with the free shipping, I'll probably have to wait till next week before I can send any more out due to the cost. And I've had to miss a few days at work due to heat exhaustion. But, well, guys, y'all have a good, safe night. I enjoy everybody coming on here and watching me and asking these questions. It makes us awesome. So, to the trapping family and the trapping community, thank y'all. Taylor's Trapping Lures and Supplies will be more than happy to supply any need that you have, or we'll try our dangest. But have a good, safe night from the Texas Panhandle. Good night.